everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. My name is Mike, and today I am taking my car to Classic Chevrolet because one of my subscribers heard this thing start up, heard how long it took to start up, and was concerned that I had a direct injection malfunction that is actually a recall within Chevy. Now, I did some research on it. I could not find that it was actually a recall. However, he said that Chevy does not really want to fix this issue. They don't want to do this for free, so they're not going to really admit that it's a recall. But if you go to the dealer and tell them that you've got this problem and you know it's a recall, they'll fix it. So when I went to Classic Chevrolet, my tech acted like he knew exactly what I was talking about. He didn't go into major details, but he said, yeah, let's go ahead and get your car in here and we'll get it taken care of. Anyway, I'm on my way to take it there. I'm going to show you guys how long this takes to start, and it's only been a couple of days since I've driven it, so it might not take as long as usual, but here you go. So of course, the day that I needed it to show you guys how long it takes to start, it doesn't take any time at all. So I think that's how it always goes, though. They say that when you get in front of your mechanic and you try and have your car duplicate what it's been doing to you, you can never get it to do it in front of the mechanic. And then the mechanic wants you to sit there and try and make the noises that your car's making. And of course, you look like a complete idiot when you make those noises. So, luckily, when I took this in to have them check it all out for the track day, even though I had driven it there, when I did not a cold start, but when I did a start for the tech, the service tech, it did take a minute. Not a minute, it took, longer than it should have to start, and he was able to hear it right then. So I got very lucky when I took it in, especially because usually when it's warmed up, it doesn't do that. It doesn't take, the few seconds to start up. But anyway, that's really what I have for this video. I'm going to do a continuation of this when I pick the car up and let you guys know, what the outcome was and what they were able to figure out. Hopefully, it's just very straightforward. They already know how to fix it. They plug it into the computer, they do what they need to do, and it's fixed. They may have to do some components, remove and replace some components, but hopefully it's very straightforward. As far as the transmission issue goes, that I mentioned in one of my videos a while back, where, this car hops forward a lot of times when I come to a stop, and they have this new fluid that's supposed to fix that. I was going to have them do that this time. However, he told me that there's about 12 to 13 cars in front of me to get into the transmission shop. And even though this is a very, very simple fix, all they got to do is, drain the old transmission fluid and put the new in, they just don't have the manpower to get my car in quickly and do that. And so because they just have too many cars in front of me. So my car would be stuck at the dealership for like a week. So I'm probably going to contact Corvette World, which is who I usually take my car to, and find out if they have the same fluid. And if they do, then I'll end up just taking it to them if they can get me in and not keep my car for a week. Oh, look at that. There's a ZL1 1LE. I'll get some views of that here in a minute. And a beautiful C6 Grand Sport. Alright, so you guys know I am a huge fan of the ZL1. I kind of wish I would have test driven that exact car before I drove my Z06 and bought it, because I already knew how the Z06 drove, but I don't, I've never driven one of those. And I think it would have been kind of cool to have something different. I've always had Corvettes, although I have had a 1995 Camaro Z28 and enjoyed that. Hey everybody, this video turned out completely different than I thought it was going to, because the circumstances turned out to be completely different than I thought they were going to be. So let me explain exactly what happened. You saw in the very beginning of this video that I was taking my car to Classic Chevrolet to have a so-called recall done on the direct inject problem. Well, I got there, everything was normal. They gave me a loaner Tahoe. I was actually asking you guys in the video, you're not going to see it, but I was asking you if I should do a review on the Tahoe. So I had all this footage that would have been in the video if things wouldn't have turned out the way that they did. However, what actually ended up happening was I got a call from the service tech letting me know that there was no issue with my car. And basically what he explained to me is two things. Number one, it is only an issue if your check engine light is coming on and it's doing the long start also. Then you can bring it in and, there's probably going to be a fix for it and they'll do it. My check engine light has never come on, and so what they did is they gave me this printout, and there's a few pages on here that I'm actually going to put up on the screen and let you guys see exactly what they said. But basically the way they explained it is it's pretty typical for it to take about 2 to 2.5 seconds for your engine to actually turn over. And that is something that is very typical with a direct inject engine. So anyway, after he told me that, he said, your car is ready to go. You can come back in and pick it up. So it was that same exact day, like 5-6 hours later. And so I just went ahead and jumped in the Tahoe, took it right back to him, picked up my vet, and everything was good to go. So that's really going to do it. Like I said, I'm going to put the paperwork up on the screen at the very end so that you guys can read it thoroughly, and that way you'll get an idea. I was a little bit disappointed with GM and Chevy because it seems like they know something's going on. And like I said, my service tech acted like he knew exactly what I was talking about. But then it's kind of a gray area. Unless my check engine light is on, they don't really do anything for it. So that's really going to do it, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by and checking out this video. Make sure you check your car to see if it's doing it, and if the check engine light comes on, you know, anytime, then you'll know why. And that's it. If you have not subscribed to the Brink of Speed community yet, make sure and hit that red subscribe and the bell notification so that you're notified when my new content comes out. If you enjoyed this video and learned something from this video, give me a big thumbs up. Leave me comments below letting me know what your experience with this is, and if you had a similar experience with Chevy, or if your check engine light was on, let me know in the comments below. But that's going to do it. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful Saturday and a rest of your weekend, and I will see you out on the road.